What's up guys, Matt, Piedmont here. We are at our recycle yard in Greensboro, North Carolina, and as you can see behind me, we're currently crushing some concrete. Today's a kind of a special day for us. We've got with James River of Greensboro, and they were nice enough to bring us out brand new 210P and a brand new John Deere wheel loader behind me that's pushing up some asphalt. We're demoing it, trying it out, putting it through the paces. We're right beside the airport, so we've got a special permit. CDS Visual's got a special permit. We're gonna fly the drone, get some awesome footage, talk about the Kleeman a little bit, talk about the John Deere equipment a little bit, and talk about the process that goes on here at our recycle yard, so stay tuned and keep up.
All right guys, my name is Aaron Falstrom. We're here at our recycling yard. I think Matt's already introduced it. We started this yard about 7 years ago. We were just trying to find a place where we could bring our own material, try to reuse it just to try and help on the cost of things at the time, but now it's just grown into something so much more. We have trucks that come in here every day. Anybody can come. You don't have to be a business. You can be an individual. You don't have to pay anything. It's completely free. We let people come in. They dump their material. We got trucks coming in right now. And so they'll dump their material. We go through, we break it down. And then as you can see, the equipment behind us, we'll run it through the crusher and we crush the concrete down to ABC size. We actually have that spec'd by the state so that we can put it on parking lots, roads, things like that. And so then we turn around and we sell it for about 50% of what the cost of ABC stone is at a quarry itself. So it's been a good process. It's been good for us as a business, and it also gives people a place to come and dump their material. So one of the reasons why recycling has been such on the rise is because it's been harder to get the actual raw materials, and the price of raw materials has gone through the roof. We see that in asphalt, we see that in concrete. Recycling these materials down and being able to reuse them is able to cut the cost on some of that stuff so that consumer at the end doesn't have to pay an inflated price because of how much raw material is actually costing nowadays. So over the years, we probably ran 4 or 5 different crushers out here and different types of equipment. Probably a year and a half ago, we were in Nashville at the asphalt convention and came across the Kleeman. The Kleeman itself has a lot of good qualities to it, and honestly, it's probably one of the better crushers that we've ran throughout the course of our business. So we're gonna have somebody come up next and we're gonna talk about some of the differences between it and some of the other machines. But as far as for us, the ability for us to work with James River and Wergen and Kleeman out here on this yard has been just kind of changing to the whole process on how we've done business. We met Kevin probably a year and a half ago when we were in Nashville. We saw this machine up there and decided to give it a try. There's a lot of things about this machine that are more beneficial than some of the other ones that we ran through, and I'm just gonna let Kevin tell you about some of those different types of ideas.
So utilizing the continuous feed system with the electric drive on the pre-screen and the crusher unit, it's a lot of fuel savings and performance increase than you get over some of the other hydraulic driven machines.
One of the things that we've noticed about the machine is we had the electric motors on it have been really helpful to us in the fact that there's no hydraulics really driven on the machine at all except for the tracks. So as the machine's been starting to get older, we haven't had any breakdowns as far as hydraulic lines and have to search through the frame rail and things like that to try and find those. Another really nice thing that we've noticed is on this machine it has a digital adjustment for the aprons on it. So instead of having to go up there and torquing down a bar all the time, you can literally just go in, tell it the gap setting that you want, and it'll adjust itself.
Another thing that we've added on is the asphalt package to reverse the airflow through the engine compartment and actually put like a snorkel over the radiator to prevent blockage, which is very common when you're crushing asphalt or concrete that you block the radiator up.
Yeah, we used to have to change our radiators probably 2 or 3 times a year crushing asphalt just because the fins on it and the airflow was just pushing that asphalt dust right through the back of the radiator. The way that this one works is it's actually reversing it and sucking cool air through and pushing the asphalt dust off to the other side. So it's been a really good system for us to use out here.
Not only does it stop the radiator from getting plugged up, it actually makes better fuel performance because you got cold air coming in instead of heating the thing up all the time. Onboard dust suppression. With this unit, you can get water up to it, and it does a really good job of atomizing and keeping the dust down.
Yeah, so we've actually taken a 2,000-gallon water tank and hooked it up to the back of this machine, and the machine actually has its own pump, so you don't actually have to have a pump on the tank. The pump on the machine will actually suck the water through, and it determines by how fast you are crushing on how much water it needs to spray. So it's been a good system for us. Obviously, we're in a dusty environment, and so just being able to keep that dust down keeps our neighbors happy, more or less. I appreciate you coming out today and telling everybody about it. The machine for us has been a great machine, and so if anybody has any questions or has any information that they're looking for, hit up Kevin at James River, and he'll be able to answer anything you need.
All right, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed getting the little insight on our recycle yard here in Greensboro, North Carolina. As always, like, subscribe, follow along, and keep up with the process here with P and John Paving.